The third lecture, dependence of change in the structure of the sentence in translation on various factors. Lecture class plan. The first, grammatical changes in the translation process, complete and partial change of structure, replacement of parts of speech and sentence members. The second, adding and removing words depending on grammatical reasons. The third, translation of structures in an unusual verb. The location of parts of speech is usually associated with the use of words in English and Russian language and complaint standards. Sometimes the pronoun of parts of the word occurs due to the lack of a noun in the Russian language which has the appropriate meaning. For example, the action of Congress and North Carolina and Tennessee statements, aided by gifts of wise conservationists, have set his land aside as Great Smoky National Park. Tennessee and this valley on the banks of the Smoky Hill River has become a national park thanks to the great work of people who love and understand the importance of conservation, and it is clear that the word conservationists requires a full disclosure of the meaning it refers to due to the fact that the word doesn't have a lexical correspondence to the Russian language. Grammatical changes such as adding extra words and adding pronouns also had to be made. We addressed several grammatical changes that translated this sentence. Absence on and beginner votes against change as narratives from the verb give votes against refusal. The noun are certain has changed without a doubt and is translated as a complex sentence of the English language related to the Kazakh language. The exchange of the sentence. There are 5 rules. The first, before translating each sentence in Kazakh into English, find stable and unstable members and determine the order of their placement. For example, currently, college and other courses are a good business investment for many young people, capable student speaker groups. For many young students, capable supplement groups, and currently many other good business reference groups are able to develop. The second rule is if in a simple sentence in the Kazakh language the beginning is hidden, but if it is mentioned in the previous sentence, then when translating it into English it is necessary to get the beginning according to the meaning of the Kazakh language in English. And the third rule is if in a complex sentence of the Kazakh language the narrator stood before the beginning of the narrative, when translating he speaks before the initial speaker. For example, in 1998 the volume of oil exported from Aktobe abortion amounted to 2.57 million tons. In 1998, 2.57 million tons of oil were exported from Aktobe region. And the fourth rule, if a sentence in the Kazakh language has an indirect addition, then in English it becomes an indirect source. For example, an accident at the construction site killed 8 people. The accidents at this construction site have killed 8 people. And the last rule, the basis in the Kazakh language, the casual revision in English is an addition, sometimes called the activity of primary. For example, in recent years, small settlements have been rapidly developing in our region. Last year saw a rapid development of small business in our blast. Complex addition is widely used in the translation process. It is also a type of grammatical change applied when translating from one language to another. The complex method is used as a way of translating the infinitive and pronoun structure. If the infinitive is composed of verb denoting sensuous action, he translated as part of a complex supplement in the form of application of the combined proposals of the Kazakh or Russian language. Simple sentence of English containing complex addition. Adjacent terms in a complex sentence when translated into the Kazakh or Russian language. For example, I saw him pass the paper to the secretary. I saw that he handed the documents to the secretary. The lecture is over. Thank you for your attention.